All right, your quiz on Wednesday is going to be just like this review. So 1 and 2, we're going to use Pythagorean theorem, and we're going to do it in simplified radical form. Very important. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and do label A and B. Across from 90 is my C. So I'm going to do A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So it's going to be 4 squared plus 9 squared equals x squared. Calculator can help me with the numbers. 4 squared plus 9 squared I can do one side. Four squared plus 9 squared. So 97 equals x squared. All right. And then last step, to get rid of the square, we need a square root. Now 97, okay, I can try to break it down, but there's no factors of 97. It is prime. Since it doesn't break down, we're just going to rewrite it as square root of 97. Cool. So again, what you would want to do is try 97 divided by 3, 97 divided by 5, 97 divided by 7. And you keep trying numbers, but nothing's going to work. 97 is prime. Cool. Number 2. Again, I'm going to do a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So I got a, b, and across from 90 is my c. All right, so it's going to be 2 squared plus x squared equals 14 squared. The 2 squared and 14 squared are not on the same side. You can't add them up. So we're going to first evaluate what is 2 squared or what is 14 squared. 196. Cool. So in this case, when I'm missing a leg, A or B, I'm going to need to move over this number first to get x by itself. So I'm going to get rid of that 4 by subtraction. So minus 4, subtract because it's a positive number, right? 196 minus 4 is 192. And then last step, to get rid of that square, square root. The square root of 192. Well, let's break it down. 2 times 96. All right. And then 2 times 48. And then 2 times 24. 2 times 12. 2 times 6. 2 times 3. Circle a pair of 2. Circle a pair of 2. And circle another pair of 2. That's a lot of 2's, right? So we put our answer. Those pairs go out and multiply. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, not 6. You're not adding them. It's not 2 plus 2 plus 2, right? It's 2 times 2, which is 4. 4 times 2, which is 8. And then my loner 3 stays on the inside. Cool. Okay, that's Pythagorean. We'll have a little bit more later. But 3, 4, and 5. Let's do some radical stuff. Okay. 1260. Okay, 2 times 630. 2 times 315. 3 times 105. 3 times 35. And then 5 times 7. All right. So you make your factor tree, break it all down, circle your pair of 2, pair of 3, loner 5, loner 7. So pairs go out, 2 times 3 is 6. Loners multiply on the inside, 5 times 7 is 35. Okay. Number 4. We got 5 and 2. So whenever you're multiplying, it's outside times the outside. 5 times 2 is 10. And then square root, inside times the inside. 7 times 3 is 21. You want to try to break that down, but 21 is just 3 times 7. There's no other prime factors. There's no pairs. Okay, so that's it. Outside times the outside, inside times the inside. Okay. Over here, you can only add like terms. So the 1 square root of 3 minus 3 square root of 3, those are like terms that you can combine. Okay, because of the square root of 3's. What's 1 minus 3? -2. Okay, square root of 3. And then this other one that doesn't match, the square root of 2, you just bring that down. So plus 5 square root of 2. Cool. That's it. Oh my gosh. Cool. All right, bringing it down. Now you got 2 word problems, and I'm telling you, these are Pythagorean theorem problems. Because let's read it. A pool floaty measures 8 feet long. Label it 8 feet long. Okay. It has a diagonal. I hope you know what a diagonal is, but if you don't, this is a diagonal. It goes from corner to corner. That's the diagonal. Okay. And it says that diagonal is 9.2. So let's label that diagonal 9.2. All right. And then it says find the width of the pool floaty. So I know the length is 9.2. So now the width, we'll call it x. Okay. So it's a right triangle for the pool floaty. I got A, B, and C. So I'm going to do A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Let's plug in what we know. 8 squared plus x squared equals 9.2 squared. Okay. 8 squared is 64. What is 9.2 squared? 84.64. Okay, then I need to solve for x, so I subtract the loner 64 because I have a missing leg, and I get 20.64. Okay, last step, square root. And I get 4.54 feet. Cool. So you're gonna have to label the picture correctly, set it up, solve, give me the decimal answer, okay? Because there is no radical form when you got these decimals, okay? Number 7, a baseball diamond is a square with sides of, so it's a square, each side is 80, and if it's a square, this is a right triangle, right? It asks what's the shortest distance to the nearest tenth of a foot between uh, first base and third base. So draw a line from first base to third base. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So we got A, we got B, we got C. So again, A squared plus B squared equals C. B squared equals C squared. 80 squared plus 80 squared equals C squared. What is 80 squared? 6,400 plus 6,400. Let's do this in one step. 12,800. And it says nearest tenth, so you're going to round a decimal. So when I square root, this is x, by the way. When I square root both sides, the square root of 12,800, I get it 113.137. Now it says round to the nearest tenth, which is this 1. So this 3 next to it makes the 1 stay the same. 113.1 feet equals x. All right, that's it. Your quiz is just like this. Please make sure you do your review, bring it, study it, bring it on the quiz day. Be ready to do some radicals and some Pythagorean theorem.